Welcome all. This is Rad Fatouhi, the Department Chair of Computer and Software Engineering. Actually, the name is just Computer Engineering, but we host both Computer and Software Engineering programs at San Jose State. And we have 5 programs in the department, 2 undergraduate and 3 graduate programs. The undergraduates are Computer and Software Engineering, and the graduate one is computer software engineering, and recently we added another program, AI program there. And I'm joined by Monica Serna. She's the advisor for the undergraduate students there. She's been doing it for a long time there. She's the most competent person you can ever meet. So I'm glad I have her here. So we're here to answer your questions and whatever concerns you have, whatever issue you have here. So, and please, if you have questions, something, of course, you need first turn on and you unmute there. And then if you can turn on the camera too, at least we see you, unless you have some specific objections for that. So I'd like to see you too there. So welcome to Computer Engineering. So we're here to answer your questions.
Yes, welcome. And also, if you would like to raise your hand before asking questions, that'd be awesome too, so we can get to everybody. Feel free to put the questions in the chat as well. But yeah, so we are here for you and at your disposal. So welcome.
Do you have any questions about curriculum, about how it's going to work next fall, or about options, whatever? Please let us know. Okay, I see. Okay, good. Go ahead.
So for the fall semester, is it going to be where your first, well, I guess for the first year for our freshman year, is it going to be just going through the gen ed classes like your math and physics and all that stuff, and then once you get into your sophomore year, then you're doing more of the major specific courses?
Well, it's a mix the first semester there. Depending on how you're coming there. So you're Cmpe or software engineering?
I'm computer engineering.
Yeah, computer engineering. You're expected to have more like certain classes like Cmpe 30 and other classes, but mostly the first year going to be maybe a couple computer engineering classes, but majority of them could be in math and in physics and so on there. There are 4-year and 5-year programs you can follow on that and give you which courses you can take there.
Yeah, and I'll just jump in as well. So every student is coming in with different requirements, right? Maybe you have AP credit, maybe you've done community college classes while you're in high school. So depending on what you have done might determine what you will take in the fall semester. So it's probably in your best interest to reach out to me. I'll put my email in the chat as well for everyone to access it. But I can help students see what classes you should be enrolling into. And I believe for freshmen, everyone is going to be enrolled into a Communications 20 class. So that is your A1 general education requirement. And then the next class that you would be enrolled into is either going to be Introduction to Engineering, which is our Engineering 10 course, or another course for the major. Typically, a lot of freshman students in their first semester will enroll into English 1A, their first English writing course. But again, if you have AP credit done for English 1A, like AP English Language and Composition, or you've done an English equivalent class at a community college, you may not be enrolling into that one because you will have already passed the course, right? So yeah, reach out to me. Yeah, I'm just going to put the email in the chat. And then I'm here to help you figure out what you should be taking your first semester. So also, when you email me, it's good for me to know what you have taken or haven't taken. So if you want to send me any AP scores that you have done or community college transcripts, unofficial is fine. I don't you don't need to pay for the official transcript to be sent to me, then I can help you. I can assist you that way. And it gives me a better idea of how to plan your classes, because every student's gonna have an individual plan as well.
Okay, there's a couple of questions I'd like to answer here. From the chat there, any research study with the professors there? Yeah. Normally, the first couple years tend to be taken the core classes, the course required there. There are opportunities later on there, normally in the senior year there, because there's so many classes that you need to take that required there. But there are opportunities later on, mainly in the senior year, to work on research with professors there. There's another question about 4+1 program there. Right now, we don't have it. I mean, we used to have it because the number of units, but we no longer have that one because it's not beneficial to the students in that case there. So only thing is for students can get to the master after their BS program there. But there's used to had a benefit in the past that reducing total number of units that students can take there. And okay, more questions, either through chat or I don't know what exactly you mean by doing research studies there. I mean, you transfer students, you're required to take, you need to take specific courses there. Research tend to be more like classes, the specific more like independent study classes with the professors there. But you need to fulfill certain requirement to get your degree there. And the research tend to be either at the very end, the last year, which is capstone project, which 2 semesters capstone project there. You do research with professors, tend to be more like team projects there. There's few other opportunities to work with professors in their own research there.
Good questions, guys. Any more that we can help you with? Actually, so we might have a mix of freshmen and transfer students, correct? So I know with transfer students, we're going to be doing some major advising over the summer. Freshmen, you don't normally meet with me, before or during orientation. So yeah, just reach out to me through the email in the chat if you want to meet with me sooner. That way we can go over your course requirements, what you've completed, what you still need to complete.
There's a question about change of major, which I expect there are going to be more of that. Usually you don't change a major right away there. So at least you need to take one semester of classes university there on your assigned major, but there's specific requirements to meet that to change a major. The 2 programs, computer engineering and software engineering, are quite impacted there. So quite a bit demand for a more like change of major as well to get and the major there. So you definitely have to get very high GPA and specific courses to qualify for a change of major there. And that wouldn't be decided till after the first or second semester there.
Yeah, if you actually are interested in changing your major, I'm going to put a link to a form in the chat that you can fill out. And it'll just send me your information so that I can reach out to you so we can schedule an appointment to talk about the change of major process. Because there are certain classes that you have to complete. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee into the program, but I can help you assess like your chances of getting in, what you need to do to better your chances. So I put a link to a Doodle form in the chat. To fill the form out, you have to be logged into your SJSU profile, and then you'll be able to fill it out for me. And then I can reach out to you after that.
There's a question about night classes for software engineering. We do have some classes, evening classes, 6 to 9, whatever there, but they're not common there. Most of our classes tend to be daytime classes for undergraduate students there, but depending on the schedule there are certain classes you have to take to graduate within a certain number of years there. So you just have to look for when they offer it there. As far as if you're full-time student and full-time working there, so you're going to have fewer option for classes to progress in your degree there. About campus tour, there's no specific one for software engineering. There's general tour that the university offers, and probably can sign up for that tour there. I don't know if they get you into the college or not there.
Right. And the Engineering Student Success Center sometimes will provide a tour where an ESSC advisor will walk students around the campus, show them certain resources and departments, offices. So I'm going to put the link to their website in the chat. This would be something good for you to bookmark on your browser if you have something set up for SJSU. Yeah, so take a look at their website, see if they're offering any of those. Sometimes they do it during the semester and not over summer or winter just because of the on-campus accessibility. And then I do see another question on here, maybe Fatu, you'll be able to answer, but is what is the online to on-campus class ratio for undergraduates?
Yeah, let me answer this question there. It depends on different departments. The expectation for the fall semester, about at least 70% of the classes will be in person there on campus there. And based on the schedule being set up right now for Cmpe software engineering program, more than 80% of the classes is going to be in person there. So you should expect that as in the classes you're going to sign up for going to be in person. So especially for the undergraduate, vast majority of the classes are going to be in person.
Do we miss any questions in the chat? If you want to put your question back in the chat, we can see. All right, so just to fill in the gap here. So one resource that I recommend, or like another web page that I recommend you bookmark to your account, is the fall 2022 registration calendar. This is going to be really important for you to check up on every, so often. It's going to have important dates such as when the last day to drop and add courses is for each term. When registration is closed, so it's a very specific set of days that you cannot enroll or drop classes. Trying to think, they have the final exam times, when grades would be due every semester. So it's good to check up on these. Sometimes I get a lot of questions about certain dates, and the answers could be found on this registration calendar. So when I was a student here, I used to bookmark the current calendar for the semester and then the future calendar for the next term. That would just, help me keep track of what the upcoming important deadlines and dates were. So I recommend bookmarking that if you could on your browser. Another tip and trick I would recommend is to use your SJSU email whenever you email an advisor, instructor, staff member at San Jose State. So always use your SJSU email, and then always include your 9-digit student ID number as well, because that's how we can look up your account and any relevant information that might be on there to best answer your questions and inquiries. yeah, sometimes, we won't be able to answer a question until we get the student ID number. So always keep that in there. Sometimes it might be good to set up your signature for your SJSU Gmail. That way you won't forget to include it. Let's see. Oh, so we have a question in the chat. Can Cmpe students take SE electives or vice versa, or are major electives restricted? So we do have already approved technical electives for both computer and software engineering. A lot of the electives overlap, and some of them are very specific to each major. So we're sort of in the process of updating our department website, but you can find the technical electives on there already based on the major. And then I don't know if you have access to your MySJSU accounts yet, or what things you have access to yet on the account, but you'll get what's called a My Progress Report. And that's essentially your checklist for graduation. It's the agreement you have with San Jose State saying, if I take all of these classes and requirements, I will get my degree. And so on there is also going to be the list of approved technical electives that you can choose from for those classes. Software engineering requires 2 technical electives, 3 units each. Computer engineering majors have 3 technical electives, a minimum of 7 units. Yes, I believe you should all have an SJSU email already. I forget the communication, how San Jose State informs you about that. But it's typically your first name dot your last name at sjsu.edu. There's some variations. If you have the same name as another student, your email will be slightly different. So yeah, if you're not sure, maybe you can check with admissions to see what that email is. It's also good to check your MySJSU accounts frequently, especially the message section. And on the right-hand side of your account, you'll see different boxes. One of them is the to-do section. As incoming freshmen and transfer students, you'll probably have something in your to-do section, especially for admission. So always be checking those to see if there is anything that you need to do, submit. And typically, when you get the item, you can click on the details and it will specify what it is you have to do and who, which department told you to do that, finish that item. So if you had any questions, you can reach out to that department. We have another question in the chat that I received. Are there any clubs, internships, or programs outside of the classroom that software engineers could benefit from? So we definitely have a lot of clubs and organizations at San Jose State. We have a club that is connected to the computer engineering department, and that's the Software and Computer Engineering Society Club. I'll put the link to their club in the chat once I pull that up. But this club, you don't even have to be a Cmpe or SE student to join the club. But it's a great way to network with peers who are in the majors and get feedback from them about classes and internships. Good way to network. That's really important at San Jose State as you're at your time here in the major. And then internships. So the computer engineering department doesn't provide internships to students, but we do have a career center at San Jose State that can help you prepare for looking for internships, getting your resume updated, doing mock interviews. We have a career center closet that you can get. I think it's one outfit a academic year for interviews. We have career fairs and job fairs at San Jose State every term as well. So definitely try to get students ready for internships. So it's never too early to start. Freshmen can start, looking at what it is they need to do to start preparing for internships, which usually you would do maybe towards the end of your sophomore year, junior year. And transfer students, you might be ready to do that right away. So definitely the Career Center is another resource. So let me put both of those websites in the chat for the Career Center and then the SCE Club. Now there's a lot of other clubs besides an engineering, this one particular engineering club. So you don't have to limit yourself to what club. If you're interested in photography, I'm sure there's a photography club. If you're interested in robotics, there's a robotics club. I mean, there's a ton of different organizations. So you don't have to limit yourself to any one of those based on your major.
Let me take that next question, which is relatively easy to get registered for all classes required to graduate of 4 years there. In general, most students being able to take the classes they need, but you have to follow a specific program. You follow if you plan 4 years there, you have to take a certain number of units every semester there. And some of the classes not offered by the department, especially early on, classes like in math and physics and science in general, everything else there. So you have to plan for all these classes. You have to plan it up front there. You cannot wait to the last day or something, and I want this class, and please open a section for me there. There's definitely limitation. Classes cannot go on for a small number of students there, because we have large number of students there. But in general, most students being able to get to the classes they want.
Yeah, and every semester, you either meet with a major advisor like me, or submit a form to provide your academic information to me. And we make sure that you have a plan to follow for the next term. So you know what classes to take and how that will affect your graduation plan. So you're prepared before registration begins, what classes you should do. And then the ESSC also offers registration advising too, to help students understand how to enroll. They don't tell students what to enroll. And yeah, so what you end up getting into will depend on the availability of the class when you enroll. You're given an enrollment date as well, so that affects, class enrollments. But the bottom line is, if you can plan your classes in advance and have a couple of different plans and be ready to enroll on your registration date, typically you can get into the classes that you need. And there are always alternatives to certain classes, like if you're a freshman and you're doing GEs, and there's a particular GE you can't get into at San Jose State, there's options to do it at a community college as well. Over summer or winter, depends on the class and the requirements that you're trying to complete. But this is what major advisors are here to help you with. So yeah, you'll be in contact with me throughout your whole time at San Jose State. I put a lot of links in the chat, the SCE Club website, the Career Center website, and then the last link I just added is for a student organization specifically within the College of Engineering. So one of these might pique your interest, so take a look at those. The links to the websites are sometimes on there, or the emails to the clubs and organizations themselves. I have a question in my direct inbox. Will we be able to plan our classes during the orientation, or will we have to research and plan before them? You can definitely do research beforehand. That's great initiative on your part if you do. During orientation, there will be advisors there to help you know what classes to plan, or at least help you enroll into them. But if you want a more involved look at your plan and support before orientation starts, then email me. And I put the email in the chat, but I'll put it again. I'm not sure if anybody was here or is new, but I'll put the email in the chat again. So just reach out to me so that I can help you. Let me find that email. There we go. Again, include your student ID number, your name. It helps, like I am not all knowing, so it helps if you send me AP scores, unofficial transcripts from community colleges if you attended. That way I know exactly I could find out exactly what you've done and what you should be doing or looking into taking your first semester. But again, for freshmen, you're going to be enrolled into 2 classes. The other 2 you will enroll yourself. So it's good to have a few options for those other 2. So orientation for freshmen, there's 2 orientation days. The second orientation day, you might meet with me or you might meet with a different advisor. So it depends on where I'll be on that day. I may be able to meet with you if I'm scheduled to be where you are on that day. If I'm scheduled to be someplace else, you might not be able to meet with me. But there's going to be other people there to help you. I believe orientations are all in person, so that's kind of nice. But that just means I can't be everywhere at once. So yeah, trying to reach out to me beforehand will just give you a more solid foundation once you go into your orientation registration day. For transfer students, I believe you enroll on your own, so you'll definitely have to meet with me beforehand. During orientation or before. So again, I'm trying to offer a lot of opportunities to meet with me, but yeah, send me an email first. That way we can schedule that appointment. Yeah, if you don't have your SJSU email set up right now, your regular email is fine. But once you get to San Jose State, you'll definitely have access to that email and you should be using that your first semester and then on.
Yeah, if you send a message to other personal account, make sure you identify yourself, what your status, you've been admitted to which program and what exactly, so it's easier to answer your question.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, full name, student ID number, major you're currently in, and then your specific questions. I have another question here. Is it possible to add a minor in music or robotics or really anything as an engineering major? So yes, students at San Jose State can enroll into any minor that they want to. Every minor has different requirements, different units required. If you were to enroll into, let's say, math, there's going to be a lot more overlap between your major and the minor. If you enroll into a minor like music, there's no overlap. So you'll definitely have more units to complete that way. And so sometimes adding on a minor will extend graduation to, by a semester, maybe a year, it just depends on the requirements. But if it's something you're interested in, let me know. And it's always good to do that type of research your first year so that we can see if you are interested in really pursuing that minor, what the requirements are, who you need to contact to get the minor placed on your account, and so that you can see all the minor requirements, who is it that you need to speak to if you have questions about the minor and all of that information. But yes, in general, yes, you can enroll into a minor other than an engineering minor.
Yeah, just to add to it, we don't offer minor in software or computer engineering. Your major can be computer or software engineering, but the minor could be outside the College of Engineering.
Yes, right, that is correct. And I'll put a list to the minors in the chat as well. So if you're interested, you can look through those and see what the requirements are, just a general idea. These are good questions, guys. Keep them coming if you have any. This is a great time to ask. But if you're anything like me, sometimes you think of the questions after the fact. So don't, again, hesitate to reach out to me through that undergrad advisor email in the chat, and I'll be able to assist you. Maybe we can talk a little bit about the Cmpe cybersecurity certificate for students who don't know. I could do that if you wish. So so the computer engineering department offers a Cmpe cybersecurity certificate that you can get on top of your degree. So for computer engineering students, you're going to be required to take your major requirements. And then for your technical electives, there are 3 classes that you would have to take to potentially earn that certificate. For software engineering students, you'll be following the cybersecurity certificate requirements from computer science. That way it aligns with your major requirements that you're doing in your major, the classes you're doing in your major. So that's something that if you want to talk to me about, we can see how we can work that into your plan. But it typically works out easy. You just got to remember to take the classes. But that's, yeah, an option for students if they're interested, if you're interested in cybersecurity. I put the links to each of the certificates in the chat in case you're interested in looking that up. Probably during the summer or maybe the first semester, it sounds like, or fall 2022 semester. I might be holding a workshop for any new SJC students, so all of you qualify, just to kind of get yourself set up for San Jose State. So I just give over, tips and tricks that I know as a student, and then from being an advisor that I would tell students how to organize yourself, what resources there are on campus. So for example, like the bookmarking that I was recommending to you guys for like the registration calendars or different websites, I'd show students what I would do or what I would recommend, setting up your signature for your email so it's appropriate for sending emails to SJC staff, instructors, advisors, etc. So yeah, if you guys will be interested, I will be sending out information to that over the summer. Like I will have a list of you guys that I will send information out to, and if it's not going to be over in the summer, it'll be in the fall. And there's actually going to be a Canvas course that you'll be invited to. So it's going to be called the Cmpe/SE Major Advising Canvas course. As soon as you get the invite, please accept it. I put a whole bunch of resources on there. The registration calendars are linked on there, information like how-to guides are on there for students, for, if they have registration errors or enrollment errors, what you can look for with that. Just a bunch of things that I used a lot when I was a student and that I think was helpful as an advisor now, what students, need to know. So yeah, you'll be added to that. Let's see, I have another question in the chat. Let's see, is it possible to get a master's in a totally different degree than what we do in the first 4 years of college? So I would think that the master's, getting into a different master's program other than your degree, like your undergrad degree, will depend on the requirements that the master's program looks for. So for example, computer and software engineering master's program look for students who have a background in computer engineering or software engineering. Sometimes computer science would work, depending on the major, right? And so you might have to meet those requirements before you can get accepted into that master's program, that graduate program. So it would depend on the program itself, where you're doing it at, what they're looking for, GPA, all of that. So it's a very general answer, but it all depends on the master's program. I'm also going to put a link in the chat to my office hours and how to reach out to me, contact information, all of that. So you'll just look for my name, Monica Cerna. My email's on there. My typical hours for appointments are on there. But just send me an email and we'll work to see what time works for you. I do put that pretty quickly with just current students. So always nice to reach out to me. The sooner the better. That way we can plan something within the next like week or two. Yeah. I guess one thing that you should know once you start at San Jose State is that you will get an advising hold called the Engineering Major Advising Hold on your account every semester. Now this hold prevents you from enrolling to classes for the next semester. And this is just to ensure that you meet with me or fill out a form that I'll send to you guys. To plan your classes. So I know that you have a plan. I can look over the plan and make suggestions or edits to it. Or if I can let you know, okay, if you follow this plan, what is your estimated time of graduation? And it just keeps track. It's like keeping me in the know so that I can help you best or make the best time out of your time here at San Jose State so that you don't unnecessarily delay graduation if it's not needed. So you'll get a hold. Every semester I will send out an announcement on Canvas, which is why you need to be on that Canvas course as a Cmpe SE student. I also send you an email a different way, which I'll get to in a little bit. But yeah, and it explains what the hold does, what it is, why you need to get it removed, how to get it removed, how to plan classes. Sometimes I hold workshops throughout the semester so that you can plan classes with me. but everyone will get a My Planner, which is just like a online tool through your MySJSU account that helps you plan when you are going to take every class for your degree. This includes GEs that you would have remaining, major requirements, and then if you add a minor to that plan, that could be added onto there as well. And then you'll get a better idea of what classes you'll be taking every semester, how many units you would need to take every semester to graduate by a certain amount of time. And you can adjust the plan at your own time. Advisors can help you adjust it, but we really want students to use it as much as possible. And that the information in the My Planner, it gets pulled from My Progress Report, which you remember, if you remember from before, the My Progress Report is like your checklist for graduation. So any class that you don't have completed, it's going to show up on the My Progress Report and the My Planner. So it's really a good tool that I like to use and students should use as well to plan classes. And it's good to set up that plan your first semester, first year. And then the plan can be adjusted as needed. Every semester, the plan changes, right? Depending on what classes you end up taking. Do you do summer or winter session? Do you fail any classes, which hopefully not, but all of that will be taken into consideration when updating your plan for the next term. So yeah, the hold that gets placed on your account is really so that you can check in with your major advisor and figure out what you should be doing every term. And if you need to be made aware of any policies or whatnot, that can be told during an advising appointment or the form that we have you submit. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out there, that that's something that you'll see in your first semester. So don't be scared of that. We just want to keep track of you guys and be there for your support when needed. Do you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns? I think
we're a very quiet crowd today.
yeah, it is very quiet. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else that you need to know. But again, you can always email me.
So how many of you have been admitted to computer software engineering programs?
Oh yeah, how about this? Raise your hand if you are admitted to the computer engineering program. All right.
1, 2. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get in. It's very hard to get in.
Yes.
It's one of the most competitive one there.
Yeah. Oh, right now, what about software engineering? Raise your hand if you were admitted to software engineering. All right, we have one hand. That's great. That is great. Couple more. Cool.
Nice, nice. Congratulations too.
Yes, and congratulations overall for being admitted to San Jose State.
How about other programs? Which other programs, the rest who didn't raise their hands? Which program get in chat or whatever?
Yeah, you can put it in the chat. I do have a question in the chat. So if we took dual enrollment classes, so I'm assuming, you were high school, right? And you took classes at a community college. When should we send those transcripts in? Well, I believe you'll have to do it over the summer sometime. It's usually a requirement for admission. So if you put on your application that you took classes at a community college, they're going to have you send that official transcript from that community college to San Jose State. So as soon as you're done with all the classes, the best thing to do is submit it right away if you can. You might see it on your to-do list eventually if you don't do it right away. And it will say, your admissions or you won't be able to enroll into classes, I think, if you don't submit the final college transcript. So the sooner you can do that, the better. But if you have any questions about when, when's the last day to submit it, you don't see it on your to-do list yet, you should contact the admissions department. And I'm going to put link to their website in the chat as well. And it's also, the contact information is on there, and you can just let them know, like, hey, I have done community college credit. I'm an incoming, freshman or a transfer. Make sure you include your student ID number, and then ask them when the best time to submit it is. They'll probably say the sooner the better. But yeah, so is anyone trying to change their major into software engineering or computer engineering? If so, raise your hand. So you guys might be in software computer. Is there anyone trying to change their major out of the College of Engineering to like a different college, different major?
Or maybe being accepted to another university and you kind of wondering which school to go to?
Yeah. If so, just let us know. Yeah.
We're not going to badmouth other schools. They are good.
Yeah. You have to pick what feels right to you. If you are, let's say, a Cmpe or an SE student, and you're trying to change or look into changing your major to a different engineering field, or even just outside of the College of Engineering within San Jose State, you can let me know, and then I can send you the contact information or website where you can find the resources to change your major. So what the process is, who you need to contact, all of that. So yeah, in case you're not sure of that, you can just reach out to me. I'm going to put the link in the chat that I sent earlier on for your interest in change of major. So if that's something you are interested in changing your major, whether it's in computer or software engineering or not, I have a form that you can fill out that provides me information, and then I can help you get to that information that you need to know about the change of major process. So I put that in the chat for anyone who wants to fill it out if it's applicable to you. Yeah. Any questions about what it's like at San Jose State? Because I was a student here before. I'm not in the College of Engineering, but I was a student for several years. And it's actually 10 years anniversary of me just being on campus every year, except for, of course, the COVID lockdown. But, I've been here a long time. I kind of know what it's like to be a student, what I wish I would have done differently. As an advisor, what I can, what advice I can give to students now. I do have a question in the chat, and it's for computer engineering. Is an SJSU degree or UC degree better job-wise? Just wondering if I want to transfer. So I don't know if you want to answer that one, Dr. Fatui.
The question again is, which one is better job opportunities?
If it's an SJSU degree or a UC degree, what's better job-wise?
Well, they're different. UC has different programs. I mean, there are different schools there. Yeah, definitely Berkeley is extremely hard to get in there and has its own reputation and everything else there. We're not going to say we're better than Berkeley, but definitely we compete very well with other schools there within the, Berkeley, UCLA, these ones very hard to get in. They have a good reputation, and I mean, admissions like 10%, whatever. There's very small numbers of students actually admitted there. But definitely, the other part of it is the learning experience there. San Jose State, especially the computer software engineering program, prides itself by having hands-on experience, small classes. You get to UC, you get mostly large classes there, something like 200, 300 students per classroom. And almost all our classes taught by professors there, professor with degrees and so on there. So you see some in lab, sometimes like a TA, other thing there. So as learning experience, we are as good as any other institute in the country, not just UC too.
And also another thing to note, San Jose State is the heart of Silicon Valley, right? So all of these big tech companies are around us. And we do have some partnerships with some companies that they come down to our career fairs. And if you're at a UC that's further out, there might not be a whole lot, of companies maybe going down that far to that college, right? All depends. But that's one thing I've heard too. We're in the heart of Silicon Valley. A lot of companies know San Jose State, their programs, and are, they look for SJSU students too. I have another question in the chat. As a commuter student, can we still get the full college experience? And I would say definitely. I was a commuter student as well. Granted, I kind of lived somewhat close to campus, but I had friends who were commuters that were a little bit further out. It probably depends on how far you're out. You would probably be doing more planning. Let's say if you want to join a club at San Jose State or do extracurricular activities, you'll probably have to do more planning because you'll be driving further, but it's possible. It's just all about how you manage your time and energy. You don't want to feel burnout, but it's definitely possible. I mean, I lived 10 minutes away from campus when I was a student, and I could have gotten a better experience if I applied my time correctly. So yeah, I mean, we can help you out with that too. If there's something you're interested in, or just, time management wise, there's resources on campus to help students manage that, or like understand how to make it work for you. Oh, I guess one thing that I can share, we have it's called a counseling and psychological services department at San Jose State. And they provide a lot of resources to students. And one of them is educational counseling. And so if you are new to San Jose State or just new to the college experience, doing one of these educational counseling sessions is going to benefit you a lot, because they're going to help you understand what it's like at San Jose State, how to plan your classes, time manage, how to figure out what note-taking skills work best for you and your classes, all of that. There are resources for that. And then Engineering Student Success Center also provides workshops by advisors to make the most out of your experience here. And there's a lot of programs that they will advertise as well. So definitely take a look at all the resources. Sometimes when I was a student, I would just browse SJSU's website to see if there's anything that I would be interested in or need to know. And as an advisor, I provide you these resources when you go to the Cmpe SC Major Advising Canvas course. Eventually, once you get on there, I list a bunch of those resources that I think would be useful to students. So they can help you kind of manage your time here as well, figure out how to do that. Because you don't want to go in and just, not have a system. You'll eventually find a system that works for you and the classes that you're taking and everything like that. But there are people here to help you figure that out. So CAPS, that's what they're called. You can meet with them for educational counseling. They hold life skills workshops, and they also do personal counseling and, group, individual, workshop sessions, all of that. So put the link in the chat for their website so that you can look at their resources. But it's great for freshmen, well, any student at San Jose State, really. I used their resources quite a bit when I was at State. Yeah, so just make sure to keep up to date with your MySJSU messages, your to-do lists. If you aren't sure about your SJSU email, reach out to the admissions office and ask them about it, because I think everyone should have it, but maybe not. Maybe you don't have access to it yet, but ask them maybe when you'll get access to it. That way you can start using it and setting it up with your settings and everything to help you. Because it's going to be important to check your SJSU email consistently as well. I have mine on my phone. You can put it on your phone so that way you have a way to check all the time. And you're not going to miss anything. If you have any questions about financial aid, I'm going to put a link to the Financial Aid and Scholarship Office website in the chat, and then you can reach out to them if you have any questions as well.
And just to add one thing, please make sure to follow the deadlines, pay attention to deadlines, everything else there, because once you miss a deadline, it's very hard to get back there. And be proactive. Don't wait for everything. Sometimes if you think you don't get it, go and check, find out what's going on there. So it's definitely, it is your career, is your future there. So make sure, you follow what's going on there.
Yes, yeah, I love that. Be proactive, take initiative. That's a great advice. And yeah, as advisors, we try to reach out to you as much as we can, but yeah, you're going to take initiative of your own college career. And so, yeah, you'll need to know, important dates and deadlines. You're not going to, somebody's not going to tell you this is the exact day that you have to do this. We'll probably give you a list of important dates, but remember those, you got to check on those. So yeah, and if being proactive means like, you looked up, tried to look up the question that you were needed answered and you just couldn't find it, then reach out to your advisor, reach out to the Engineering Student Success Center. Because then if you do that, somebody's going to help you out and find that information or help you understand a policy or something else that, comes up. So yes, all about being proactive as well. And one tip too, a lot of students, wait until they are seriously in trouble in a class for asking for support. Sometimes that's too late. If it's good to form study groups, meet your instructor like during their office hours. That's what they're there for. They want to meet you and get to know you. And it's a good way to network. A lot of these instructors are from the industry or maybe currently in the industry. So if you have questions about career pathways, you can reach out to them and talk to them about that. Actually, I'll put in the chat the link to our Cmpe staff faculty directory, and on their list the research interest of each faculty member. So if you are interested in something, don't hesitate to reach out to them and say, hey, I noticed that you're interested in this, and I actually had questions about this field or this topic. And I'm sure they'd be happy to talk to you about it if that's something they're interested in too. They're going to be happy to talk to you about it. And sometimes faculty members know of work opportunities that are happening or internships. So this is another good way to network. And I'll put the link in the chat, but yeah, don't hesitate to reach out to the instructor if you need support. There are another one, peer connections. They provide tutoring, mentoring resources to students. And so if you're like doing your calculus classes, discrete math, Cmpe 30, physics, all these lower division classes, they have tutors for a lot of these. And these are students who have done the class and, did really well in them. So they're all vetted and trained for tutoring. And there's different types of tutoring as well. So another good resource for students, like get the support you need before you even think you need it. Because sometimes, students come to me towards the end of the semester and they think they might fail a class, but there's not much you can do once, midterms are over and half the class, or 80% of the class is over. So peer connections, I was put the link in the chat there for tutoring resources, mentoring. And if you're a transfer student and you did really well in those classes, maybe you can look to see if they're looking for tutors, because maybe they're willing to hire you. We definitely need more tutors for our Cmpe classes too. So if you're interested, or once you start taking them, if you do really well, think about being a tutor. That'd be great.
Well, thanks all for coming. Congratulations again. Wish you the best and hope we see you all in the fall semester there.
Yep. And I'll be looking out for your emails if you guys email me. So congratulations, everyone, again. It was nice meeting you all. Thanks for your questions and have a really good rest of your day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks, Monica.
No problem.